God bless a great day, Smoke Gang. Thank you, Father God. Thanks, Lord Jesus, for another blessed day. What's the deal, everybody? Smoke Gang, what's the deal, y'all? What's the word with it? Y'all already know it's Friday, 4:20 Eastern Time. King T, 4:20 SEC. This Smoking with the King. Y'all already know what it do. How y'all doing today? Hope everybody blessed. Hope y'all got y'all blunts lit. Y'all know what it is. Y'all see me over there on YouTube? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let me see how they look. Yeah, everything look good. It look good. Everything looking good. What's the deal, gang? What up? Let me put my shit on. Smoke Gang, what up? It's Friday, baby. I got a great show for us today. This show, y'all, is definitely along the lines of the shows that I do, but this one finna hit a little different. This one definitely about to hit a little different. Just checking the chat. If y'all in the chat, tap the screen. You on TikTok, tap the screen. You on YouTube, like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all know how it go. Y'all already seen the title of the show, but y'all already know before I get off into the title of the show, y'all know how I do. I got a couple scriptures that I'm gonna read, and yeah, I came prepared because, like I say, today gonna be a tight one. This is gonna be a tight show. Okay, I'm gonna put the blood out because once I get to going with this one, it might not be no turning around. So we gonna go ahead and jump right off into it. Without further ado, God bless, great day. Thank you everybody for joining. And let's get to it. From the King James Version, Luke 10:33. But a certain Samaritan, as he journeyed, came where he was. And when he saw him, he had compassion on him. We're going to get off into that. That's a story about the Good Samaritan, as they call it. It's in the Bible. Check that out. I'm going to read out the NIV and then I'm going to break it down for y'all so y'all can kind of sort of have an understanding of where I'm going with this. So out the NIV, Luke 10:33, it reads, But a Samaritan, as he traveled, came where the man was. And when he saw him, he took pity on him. Now, I don't personally like the choice of words that they use right there. They saying that the man took pity on the man. I don't really like that. I like the actual KJV version where it says the man took compassion for the man. Because as good people, as a good person, you're supposed to be able to take compassion and empathy for somebody and not pity them. It's a difference. But anyway, so just to break it down, this parable shows how real goodness is rare, right? Because in that parable about the Good Samaritan, a guy who was from a whole different land, in fact, not only was he from a whole different land, but the people of the land where he was going to visit, those people in that land, they didn't like the people from his land, right? Like, I ain't gonna say they was at dire odds, but they didn't get along. These people didn't like those people. But he visited from here to come here, right? And in the midst of his journeys, or his travels as they call it, in his journey, he came across this man. He was laying in the road. He was all beat up, bruised, battered, bloody, and he was messed up, basically. So what he did was he got the man and he took the man to an inn, hotel, whatever you want to call it, and he told the people at the inn, put him in a room and put everything on, whatever y'all do, put it on me. I got it, and I'm going to cover that. So that's basically the story of the Good Samaritan. It's a little deeper than that. I just gave y'all a quick basic breakdown, right? But let's continue, right? So this parable shows how real goodness is rare. but powerful, because it's very powerful. They took that man in that end. They healed him, got him together, fed him, let him sleep for 3 or 4 days. The man just dropped off money and left. Literally, that's what the man did. He dropped off money and left. Didn't know the man. The people, like I said, the people from that place where he was at didn't even like his kind of people or whatever. Probably was hated that he was there and all this. But still, out of the kindness of his heart, the compassion that he had for seeing a fellow human being hurt, beat up, abused, whatever, he just took that and took the man to the end and had them get the man together and get him back up to health. You know what I'm saying? So it's very powerful. It was not the religious or respected people. Let's talk about that. It was not the religious people or the respected people of that land that helped that man that was laying in the road. All these people who drove past him, walked past him, skipped to Malou past him like he wasn't even there, and the man was just laying in the road fucked up. None of these people, the religious people, right? All the Christians, all the Muslims, all the Jewish people, the Buddhists, whoever, whatever you claim. All these people that just walked past this man in their land and just left him there. And this is, okay, don't worry. Y'all know I always have something for us. We getting to a point. So, it was not the religious or respected people who helped. It was the outsider, the unexpected one who showed true love for people, right? So, what it's saying, it was a guy who didn't know those people in that land. It was a guy who knew that those people in that land did not like him, did not like the people from his land, and he probably knew that they hated that he was even there. But out of the goodness of his heart, the love that God gave him, the true love that God is, because love is an action word, not just something that you say. He took that love and he showed compassion for the man, and he took the man to the end and got him together. Okay, moving forward, right? All right. The true message is God's definition of good is not about position, status, or talking, but all about all actions, right? So, okay, so when we look at it from what I just read, just from that first verse, right? When we look at it, and as I always tell y'all when I talk to y'all, love is an action word. I don't give a fuck how many times a motherfucker tell you they love you. I don't give a fuck how many times they write that shit down on a piece of paper and shit. If a motherfucker is not showing you that they love you with their actions, fuck. Anyway, so again, love is an action word. So in the breakdown of the parable, what it's saying about God telling us his definition of real love is action, that's basically God saying, I don't care that you say that you're a Christian or a Muslim or a Jew or whatever religion that you claim. I don't care who you, I don't care if you claim you're a good person. Don't none of that mean nothing if you're not actually showing those actions. And that's what God is saying. His definition of a good person is not just a person that just say they're a good person. A lot of people can tell you that they're good people. We talk about this all the time. People are always saying, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, I'm this. God saying his definition of a good person is not a person that just say that they're good, but his definition of a good person is a person who actually shows the actions of a good person. See, and let's talk about the Good Samaritan while we're talking about it. The Good Samaritan didn't walk up on the dude and hold a conversation with him, find out who he was, what family he came from. He didn't find out what bloodline he was. He didn't find out, oh yeah, you from this town of people that don't hate, that don't like me and my people. Is y'all gonna start rocking with us now if I get you to... He didn't care about none of that. And I'm pointing this out for a reason. If you're on TikTok, tap the screen, get the likes up for me, Y'all can comment whatever, but get the likes up for me. Listen, he did not care about who the person was. He didn't. What he cared about was the person was hurt and he needed help. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. A lot of people will go by saying that, you know, I'm a good person. I do good stuff for people sometimes. Fuck sometimes. That don't mean you're a good person, because sometimes come along and be like, you know what? I think I might just be a good guy today. No, fuck you, motherfucker. That don't mean you're a good guy. Or fuck you, baby girl. That don't mean you're a good girl. Just because sometimes come along and you want to do some sometimes good person shit. No. Good people just do good shit because good shit just naturally come out of them. He was walking through the fucking town. He seen somebody needed some help. He fucking helped them because he's a good fucking person. That's what good people do. But see, a lot of y'all don't know what the fuck a good person is. Y'all claim that y'all good people, and y'all won't help y'all fucking sisters, brothers, cousins, mama, daddy, uncle, kids. But y'all swear y'all friends is y'all fucking lifeline. The same motherfuckers that talk about y'all behind y'all back that won't give y'all a fucking copper fucking penny if you needed it. But y'all won't help the same motherfuckers that helped you when y'all was small. But y'all claim y'all good people. This is the problem that I got. In there lies the problem. Good people don't have to talk about being good people. Good people have the actions to show that they're good people. Y'all know how y'all hear that saying, the loudest motherfucker in the room, probably the weakest motherfucker in the room, he probably can't fight worth a fuck. I promise you that's probably like 99% time true than the motherfucker. The motherfucker who doing the most woofing, the motherfucker who doing the most yapping, that's probably gonna be the motherfucker in the fight that's getting carried away or get fucked up. Cause the real fighter's not really talking. They not trying to talk. They trying to see what the fuck going on. They observing the motherfucking area, making sure, all right, if I swing on this nigga, I might have to kick this nigga over here, and then snatch a bitch from. But see, y'all don't understand that because y'all motherfuckers like to talk. Y'all is talkers. Y'all yappers. Y'all are not action people. Y'all don't know what the fuck love is. Y'all don't know what action is. Y'all are talkers. But let's get to it. We're going to get to the second Bible verse, and then we'll get off into it. We're going to get to the second Bible verse, and then we'll get off to the show. So the second Bible verse I have for you guys today is from Micah 6 and 8. Micah 6 and 8, King James Version, and it reads, He have showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. And I know a lot of y'all don't rock with the King James Version, so I always write out the NIV as well. Because I like to give my people what they need. Like, if I'm going to give you the juice, I'm going to give you the juice. I want you to really be able to get that shit. And a lot of people ain't really, familiar with the KJV. Me and my people, we rock with it. But for the new age people, I got the NIV and I got a breakdown. So let's get to it. Micah 6 and 8 from the NIV. He has shown you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Okay, so it's kind of sort of self-explanatory for all those who are actually religious and for all those who actually know a little bit about the good book. But for all those who are not so in tune, let's talk about it. What it really means is be a good person. Be the good Samaritan. Don't be the person that's always walking around talking about some, no, I'm not finna do nothing for nobody. No, I can't be the person that always helping somebody. Somebody always needs some help. Don't be the person that got disdain in your heart because you have to help somebody. Never be the person that always feel like, oh, well, I helped them last time. So don't be that person because that's not the God in you. See, God wants us to feel like that anything that we do for somebody, not only is it the God in us that's doing it, but the love that he's going to give us in return for doing it, we should not only appreciate it, but be grateful that we can do it for other people. But people don't have that type of understanding yet. They still don't have the humbleness that they need when they walking with God. They feel like, I got this because I worked hard to get it. No, God gave you all the abilities that you got to get it. Or the higher up, or whoever you believe in, or whatever the case might be. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know it's a bunch of people out here who claim they worked hard and got a bunch of stuff that was really given to them by other God-fearing, God-loving people who just like to take care of those because that's just how being a good person is. It's just what it is. It's an action thing. It's not a talk thing. That's why we're here today. That's what we're talking about. Okay, so let me break down the verse for us, right? This verse shows us that there are only few good people that remain because few live by these standards: justice, mercy, humility. These are the marks of someone truly guided by God. So, what can I say about that? We all look around us every day and we see it's all types of chaos that goes on around us. We see that there's all types of disrespect going on around us all day. We see that it's all types of carelessness, selfishness. We also see that there's not a lot of selflessness. We also see that there's not a lot of compassion. We also see that there's not a lot of being open to others and understanding and caring. So that's what it means. Like, it's not a lot of good people left in the world today. And that's why we're here today. That's why the topic is called A Few Good People. Because there's really not a lot of good people left no more. Everybody has came to a place. Well, forgive me, y'all. I don't mean everybody. Smoke gang, you know how we do. I don't mean everybody, but when I speak like that, y'all, I be speaking in general, so we can talk about big population and not small box picture. Cool? Cool. So, a lot of people nowadays have, clinged on a little bit to their faith and to what they believe in, but most people have just given in to all of the worldly things. Let's just say that. All of the material things, all of these worldly songs, all these worldly adult sites and shit like that. Most people have just given in. They've completely forgot about being able to control themselves, their emotions, their feelings. It's all about the selfish wanting of, I need to feel good right now, and if I can't feel good right now, then fuck everything else. And that's where it's at. And that's mostly what the problem is, because it's not about you just feeling good right now. It's about the fact that God said you should feel good right now just being able to do for others. You should feel good right now just because I gave you the breath of life. You should feel good right now just because you can do some things that others can't do. But a lot of y'all don't act like y'all understand that these things are real things in real life. A lot of y'all act like y'all don't understand that there's some people that didn't wake up today. A lot of y'all don't act like y'all understand that there's people that died with millions and millions and millions of dollars that never got to spend a dime. Like, so what y'all be thinking is so important, that shit don't be important at all. Most of that shit just be a breeze in the moment. Some shit that once you think about it the second time, you be like, damn, I was fucked up when I acted like that. Because it's not a lot of good people left. People don't love mercy. They don't have morals. They don't have values. They're not sticking to the ethics of the Bible, the things that the Bible taught us. Be good to one another, the way you want one another to be good to you. People not sticking to that. You know what I'm saying? People are running around here now. You know what? Let me just say it. People are running around here now praising people getting killed. Let's talk about it. Charlie Kirk died, and I don't give a fuck if you like the man or not. He died in front of a bunch of other kids, his wife. And there's literally people on the internet praising this. Almost as if they're doing a worship dance to death. I'm going to let that sink in, then I'm going to repeat it for you. It's literally people on the internet right now praising Charlie Kirk's death almost as if they're doing a worship dance to death. Make this shit make sense. Make this shit make sense. Like, y'all literally showing the demon. Y'all just let the demon jump right out of you. And that's exactly why I keep telling y'all it's few good people. It's few good people. Because real good people don't want to see nobody die. It's just the fucking truth. We all got to understand that we all were birthed through somebody. We all came from somebody, whatever the case might be. Don't nobody want to see nobody dead. But y'all motherfuckers get on the internet and y'all praise death every day. Every day. I have seen nothing like, in the whole 45 years I've lived my life, I've never seen nothing like what I've seen as of recently with these people in this Charlie Kirk situation. I say all the time, black people say they can't be racist. That's a motherfucking lie. If you are a race, you can be racist. And not only can you be racist, but you can be racist towards your own fucking people. Let's get a motherfucking understanding here. So, y'all motherfuckers think that it's okay for us to run around killing each other, shooting at each other, stumping each other motherfucking head in, not praising nobody going to college, but praising all the niggas selling dope, not praising nobody that's trying to get a trade, but praising everybody that's out here scamming. But y'all was mad at a man who said that y'all act like y'all don't have no home training. Look at how y'all act. Y'all act like y'all want to be in the jungle. It's funny to me because we point it out to ourselves all the time. In our community, motherfuckers be like, no, that ain't what's happening. But that's exactly what's happening. Dead people die all the time for no reason. Young people running around with guns, old people running around with guns. Don't nobody know nothing about the Bible. Nobody knows nothing about picking up a book, learning nothing. Nobody knows about going to trade school, working with their hands, learning how to build some things no more. Where is our community really at? When we at a place where we can get on the internet and praise death, but we also at the same time praise the motherfuckers selling drugs, scamming motherfuckers, robbing and killing motherfuckers, and not getting the education. Not learning how to build themselves up from the ground up. Not learning how to teach their kids something better. And that's all we talk about is we got to be better. We got to be better. Actions. Love is an action word. I don't give a fuck about none of the shit y'all talk about. I don't. None of the shit y'all talk about is real. None of the shit y'all talk about is going to lead to us being a better fucking community. Us being a better culture to each other. None of the shit y'all talk about is going to lead y'all to being at a better position in your life. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Everything I hear about is a motherfucking scam. A motherfucker trying to rob some shit, set some shit up. A motherfucker trying to go, I'm finna open this trap. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? And I'm talking about from the 18-year-olds to the fucking 60-year-olds. Y'all niggas still stuck. Like, y'all ain't learned from none of the people before y'all, none of the people after y'all. What type of shit is this? And then all y'all running around getting money. All y'all running around getting money. And instead of being smart enough to realize, shit, if I'm getting all this money, I may as well go and help one of my family members that's trying to do some legit shit like build a business. And hopefully I can jump into the business and get my name on that. And I can get out of this shit and we can start making real millions over here. But y'all don't think like that. Y'all too busy thinking, shit, I'm finna drop back on this new bag. Or this illegal shit that's soon time gonna get me locked up and everybody else that I'm fucking with locked up. But y'all talked about the man that kept on telling y'all tearing y'all community down. Y'all called him racist. Did y'all know that he had black people that went to his little school thing? And I ain't just talking about Candace Owens, because everybody talking about Candace Owens. Cool. He had other black kids that went to his school that he taught. And see, when y'all start talking about people, y'all should probably do y'all homework on the people that y'all talk about. Because all the people that y'all talk about don't be exactly who y'all think they are. Even though they have strong opinions and strong views that might rub you the wrong way, they only have it like that so they can get a person to think. That's what a debate is about. Debates are about getting people to think. It's not about getting people's necks shot. It's about getting people to think. It's a different perspective on what you already view as the right perspective, which may not be the right perspective. And that's why there's a debate. That's why there are people with different views. That's why Charlie Kirk had his own personal view. He had a sworn enemy. And his sworn enemy got on TV and said, listen, me and Charlie ain't never got along ever. But I would have never wished him dead. What is going on in my community where we feel like it's okay just to wish death on people? When did it become okay just to wish death on people? When did that become okay? Being a good person don't mean that you gotta like the other person. Being a good person just means if you see that person bleeding, you will give them a Band-Aid or a towel so at least they can wrap it up. Like, what type of people are y'all to run around praising people getting hurt, people that got kids, people that's like, okay. All right. Okay. In a world filled with selfishness and selfish people, these qualities shine like light in the darkness. How can they not? In a world filled with people who filled with hate, who filled with rage, who filled with anger, who filled with confusion, who filled with misconception, who filled with everything but the right thing, how can good qualities not shine? Y'all make it easy for a person to be good to shine. That's why y'all be mad. That's why y'all be mad. Because good people don't gotta try to be who they are. Good people are naturally who they are. But a lot of y'all trying so hard to be somebody that you don't know who you are. And that's what the problem is. But again, that's why we here. That's why we're talking about it. I know it's a lot of y'all that don't even want to be as fucked up as y'all are, right? But if a person ain't never told you that some of your actions is fucked up, how would you know they fucked up, right? So I'm here to tell you. The king is here to tell you. Big Unc here to tell you. Big bro, I'm here to tell you. Call me what you want to call me. I'm here to school you niggas. I'm going to give you niggas some game, right? A lot of y'all niggas acting like because y'all got grown now and you free because you grown, you can just do what the fuck you want to do. Let me let you niggas in on a secret. Being grown means you know how to handle responsibility much better and you don't deal with shit like a kid no more. That's what being grown means. Being grown means you don't talk down on your friends behind their back and then go act cool with them in their face. Being grown means if you got a problem with your friend, when you sitting in their face, you be like, yo, bro, is it a problem? Shit, well, what's the problem, nigga? We people. We finna hash this shit out right now. We ain't like that. That's what being grown is. But see, a lot of y'all niggas still stuck in that childlike, middle school, high school ass mindset where you feel like, yeah, I can be cool with a nigga in his face and then talk a little shit about him behind his back. You a fake ass nigga. You a fake ass bitch. If that's the type of shit y'all do, you fake than a motherfucker. Cause that's what fake niggas do, and fake bitches. See, everybody around me know, if I got a problem with you, I'm gonna say that shit. I don't give a fuck who it is. Just that simple. I don't like to hold grudges. I ain't the type that, like, if I get into it with a nigga, especially if it's one of my niggas, I'm gonna probably be to forget about that shit like in 2 or 3 hours. Like, I don't let shit linger. That ain't me. I'm gonna say what the fuck I need to say right now and get that shit said and done, and we gonna move the fuck forward. Or you can go be mad and cool off, and then when you come back, you know what it is, because it's just what it is. Grown motherfuckers do grown shit. But see, a lot of y'all get stuck in y'all hold grudges. Y'all want to get revenge and all this whole extra dumbass shit. This is why y'all hearts be turning hard. It don't be because all the shit that you go through in life that your heart turn hard. It be because y'all don't know how to let go some of the shit that y'all been through in life. That's why y'all heart turn hard. Y'all gotta understand, everybody here is human just like you. Some people make mistakes, some people don't. Some people don't like you, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, that don't mean you supposed to become a piece of shit person because they a piece of shit. That's exactly what I'm getting at with the whole story about the Good Samaritan. The man went from one side of the world to the other to help a man that he ain't never met, and that ain't even why he was there. The man was actually going, just passing through there because he had business to handle elsewhere. And he just did that just on a passing, just on a whim, just because he seen the brother was in need. Where is that heart at in us? Where is that spirit at that we ain't gonna never let nobody, we never leave a man behind spirit? Where's that spirit at? See, y'all be tending to forget that spirit don't just come from, oh, this is the nigga that I rock with on every day right now. No, that spirit come from, I'm just the type of person that nigga, if I see somebody in need, I'm gonna do something about it. That's where that spirit come from. The spirit of Jesus is the spirit of God don't just come in you just because you say you a good person. That ain't, no. You have to live like it. When you actually walk in the walk, instead of just talking the talk, it's a difference. It show on you, it shine. Your light shines so bright, you don't even notice how bright your light be shining. You understand? Because it's a difference when you really an action motherfucker. When you that motherfucker that come through and they know you about that action, when that nigga come through, he about that action. Oh no, when baby girl come through, she about that action. She say something, he say something, they mean what they say. You know what I'm saying? You know why they know that about you? Because you is the good person that you'll be at a gas station, you might pay for a nigga gas just cause. Or you is the good person that might be at the grocery store and buy nigga groceries just cause. Or you is the person that might be in the drive-thru line and just buy the next people food just cause. Here, put this 20 on their food behind me. But see, y'all tend to forget about things like that. And then let's go on the flip side of that. What about just randomly just calling your people and just like, yo, I came up on a little couple dollars today. I just wanted to see if you were straight. What happened to that? See, people don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody became so close-fisted, so tight-minded. Yeah. I said it. Close-fisted and tight-minded. Yeah. Y'all have closed minds. They're very tight, very small, like little bitty box. Rubik's Cubes. You had to expand your fucking mind. You gotta open that shit up so you can realize and see where you not being a good fucking person at. See, a lot of us, when you get to a place in life, when you get grown, let's just talk about it like it is. A lot of us, when you get grown, you get to a place in life when you say you're a good person, you too stubborn to actually want to see areas of your life where you might not be so good. It's the truth. I had places, but guess what? I also got homeboys and homegirls. They used to point out shit to me. Like, if you was such a good dude, why you act like this? I'd be like, damn. Glad you brought that up to me. Let me think about that. I had to go do some pondering about my motherfucking self. Like, damn, nigga, if you really a good person, why your actions be so much like this instead of like that? Damn, nigga, if you really such a good person, this action should come natural. And this action is the one that you should have to think about. But see, a lot of y'all so used to this action being natural and the good action being the action you got to think about. You're like, man, I really want to be good to a motherfucker? Like, in the Bible, I'm just saying, don't shoot me. I'm saying in the Bible, it say we all supposed to be good to everybody. Literally everybody. Hey, how you doing? What's going on today, player? Hey, baby girl, you having a good day? Oh yeah, I'm smooth. It's the king for you. Everywhere I go, I'm good. I'm blessed. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that either. You're supposed to be that way everywhere you go. You're supposed to carry yourself everywhere you go with a certain class about yourself. Like when you a God, when you really got God in you like that, you walk into places looking at where I can help. Where can I help around here? Oh yeah, let me go over here and help him over here. Oh yeah, I can help him over here too. Because see, that's where your mind is when you like God. You like God, you want to help everybody. God love everybody. See, that's what a lot of y'all be forgetting. Like, why God ain't in my life like that? Why he not showing up for me like that? Why I don't see him like that? Because y'all not showing out for him like that. Y'all ain't walking into places and trying to cause peace and help with peace. Y'all walk into places and cause chaos and want to do more devastation. Y'all ain't trying to walk into a place and be humble and let the king or the queen of the castle lead and be the king or the queen of the castle. Y'all want to walk into the king or the queen's castle and be like, nah, I'm the king today. Well, I'm here. I'm the motherfucking king. Everything that I'm the queen. I do what I... Y'all be tending to forget how God really works. God pay attention to everything. You see everything. He don't got to talk about it. That's why I love the spirit that I got, because I don't really talk about everything. I see a lot of shit and I don't say a lot of shit about shit. See, there's a lot of people that throw shots at you. A lot of people will try to taint your name. And a lot of people will be doing all this, and at the same time they doing all this, all you doing is, shit, God bless them. I hope everybody all right. Shit, I be thinking some of my people might be going through something. I'm just praying for them. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you are about the situation. But on the flip side, that same person is like, shit, this motherfucker ain't shit. I don't like this motherfucker. I'm finna show this motherfucker something. You see what I'm saying? So, you gotta remember, when you a good person, just cause your heart is as big as you, everybody around you ain't like that. It's few good people. There are only few good people left. Everybody around you right now is probably some type of shark or vulture. Yeah, okay. Say you got 20 people around you, right? It's maybe 3 of those 20 people is really good people with you, maybe 4. But out of the rest, that other 16, better watch them niggas like hawks. I promise you with everything I love. Because they don't got no good intentions for you. Them people don't mean you no good. And some snakes, they don't show their head till it's time to bite. So you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. Being a good person can always lead you. Being a good person can always lead you to being the person that get used, get hurt, get in a situation where you was defending somebody and now you got hurt that way too. You was defending somebody, right? You gotta be careful when you're a good person. See, what I started doing is I started praying over everything that come around me. God, if this person ain't for you, God, get them away from me. Oh yeah, that's deep. That's a deep prayer there. And I ain't gonna get off into it, but listen, when you get to asking God to take people from around you, strange things start to happen, trust me. And then certain stuff started to happen, and then you just start seeing people just slowly but surely just not be around no more. You don't wonder why. But you gotta remember, you prayed that prayer. See, y'all be wanting, you know, let me tell y'all something else that's funny about y'all. Y'all be wanting God to just snap his finger and make your living room a 10-bedroom house. That's not how God works. God will give you the 10-bedroom house that you want. But guess what? You're going to have one of the strongest faiths in the world, and you're going to have one of the biggest work ethics he's ever seen. And I ain't just talking about going to work to make no money. I'm talking about one of those spiritual work ethics where it's like I can stay grounded in the Lord. I might have to weather this storm over here. Might have to help somebody over there. Might be low over here. But my faith tell me keep pushing and keep going. Forward is the way. That's where you're going. You gotta have that type of faith with God. He don't play all that lukewarm. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if God got me, man. Look at my situation. That's why your situation is what it is. When you get to a place where it's like, no, God got me. It was a reason that I had to come here. I had to come here so God can finish building the structure that He building for me right now. My place is getting together right now. See, and that's how you got to put your mind to it. You got to really keep your faith on point with God. It's only a few good people left. A lot of y'all don't like to see. You got to accept the fact that when you're not helping people the right way and you ain't talking to God the right way, your faith is withering and shit like that. You start leaning back toward the negative energy things. You start doing negative, illegal shit all over again and shit like that. That's when you know you need to stop, drop down to your knees, and I don't care if you got to cry to the Lord. Lord, please get me back on the right path. Anytime you done seen yourself, you was doing good, you was being a good person, you was doing all the right things, something happened, and boom, you stop. You got to turn it around. You got to give it to God immediately. Some battles ain't for you. See, a lot of y'all think just because we God soldiers that we supposed to fight every battle. God Himself would tell you every battle is not yours. In fact, if you want the truth, God Himself said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So let's keep that in mind when it come to going to battle. You got to remember these battles ain't always supposed to be physical. They're not supposed to be worldly. The battles that we go through on a daily basis are spiritual battles. You got to break these chains that's in your mind. You got to break these spiritual chains that's holding you back from what life really got to offer you. You got to stop speaking certain things into the world and start speaking certain things into the world. It's just how it go. You know what I'm saying? You can't be the type of person that's always talking, dang, I don't know if I'm going to ever get nothing. I ain't going to never get nothing. No. Good people don't feel like that. Because good people know it don't matter if I do this for you and I do that for you and then I ain't got nothing left. It's going to come back to me because I'm a good person. God going to always have me. The higher ups going to always take care of me because I'm a good person. That's what good people know. They don't have to worry about that. Y'all be worried about so much of the wrong shit, man. I don't know why y'all worry about it either. It's like, listen, if you got it, give it. Closed mouths don't get fed, right? And the closed hand can't receive. Same shit. So as long as you clench and close, keeping tight that little couple hours that you got, that's all you gonna have. I'm sorry to tell you. It's another story in the Bible about Jesus giving some guys some tents and some pence or something. 1 pence, 2 pence, 5 pence or something like that. Y'all have to go and look it up. He gave these guys these pence and the one guy went and buried his pence. And Jesus was furious. Like, what did I give it to you for? I didn't give it to you for you to hold it. You're supposed to use it and bartered with it and came back with more. Stop holding tight fists to your shit. I'm just giving y'all the clues. This is why y'all so-called good people think y'all good people. This is why the good shit ain't really happening to y'all, because y'all too closed-fist. I ain't saying just get it everybody. You got to know when demons is in your midst. You got to know when demons is in your presence. You got to know when the evil spirits is coming to suck you and drain you dry. Don't be stupid. We all got discernment. Jesus, but see, if you was closer with God, it wouldn't be so few good people. That's what I'm telling you right now. But y'all ain't paying attention. If a lot of y'all was closer to God, it wouldn't be so few good people. Hello, brother. How you doing today, Alex? God bless. What I'm telling y'all is, okay, the closer you are with God, the more you know that it's not about the money that you got in your pocket. God can bless you with an investment out the clear blue sky that you never had a clue was coming. And you can go from 0 to 100,000 in a blink of an eye. 0 to a millionaire in a blink of an eye. 0 to a billionaire. And listen, y'all just be too focused on the wrong thing. I'm gonna tell you something else. God said, I don't want to misquote it, but I'm probably gonna misquote it. So just forgive me. Y'all have to go look it up. Seek ye the things of the kingdom, and all else shall be given unto thee. Okay? It's God himself saying that. You seek me, and I give you everything you want. But I gotta know for sure that you seeking me. I gotta know that you trying to come here. Like, a lot of y'all don't be understanding when I tell y'all that love is an action word, and I speak on it in our community, in our relationships, and all the things that we have going on, because a lot of us say that we love people that we do not show that we love them. A lot of us speak the words that we love people into the universe, but our actions tell them differently. And we be confused at why the situation be so shaky ground, so eggshell stepping. Because you can tell me this, but you showing me that, and then if I speak to you about this, you want to talk to me like that. See, we getting away from being good people. We completely forgot it. Let me tell you how we used to be when we was children. When we were children, when we was running through the school and shit like that, if we had some snacks and shit, most of us anyway, if we bumped into somebody that we wanted to play with, we was gonna offer them some of our snacks. Hey, you want some? Come on, play with me. Let's play. Nowadays, everybody like, shit, I don't know, man. No new friends, no. Like, what? How the fuck is you gonna network if you ain't gonna meet nobody new? Shit, hopefully one of my friends got a friend. Shit, that's their friend, not yours. That's their network, not yours. How the fuck that help you? See what I'm saying? Now y'all gotta get yourself out of these little small box window mindsets and get yourself into an open, big view mindset. Where you can see the big things coming for you. Where you can see yourself working hard doing the things you like to get them. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all don't see yourselves doing things that y'all like to make money to get to the place where you want to get to. Good people ain't just good because they just forced to be. Just like y'all not forced to be, good people not forced to be either. But good people, they got a place that they want to go to. And in the back of their mind, somewhere, that place involves them being a good person. A lot of us say we want to go to heaven, right? Well, in my mind, if I want to go to heaven, that means I got to be good to everybody, not just some people. God said, give your enemy water. Feed your enemy food if you're hungry. Oh, that sting. Every time I tell it to somebody, they be like, man, God ain't mean that yesterday. Yeah. That's what he said. So now what? That's what God said. Give your enemy food and give your enemy water. Now what? You got to be a real good person. You see, good people don't be liking to hear that type of shit. And it don't really necessarily boil down to that perspective, right? What it's more so trying to say is people who you care about, who you may have a falling out with, or people who you care about who may be in a position that you don't like that they in, instead of talking down on them, instead of turning your back on them, instead of just moving forward and leaving them there, help them. That's what it means. It means be the good person. God don't bless us to not bless others. He blesses us so we can bless others. The more he bless us and the more he bless others, the more he'll bless us more to bless others. And a lot of y'all don't take that in consideration when y'all get these little moments where y'all get mad at y'all folks for not being the people that y'all want them to be, even though they might be the people that God want them to be. How you mad at somebody for not being who you want them to be? Are you who God wants you to be? Or are you too busy trying to make them be who you want them to be? See what I'm saying? Shit don't make sense. We all be forgetting that we all only human and we all got a path to walk. Your path may not be mine. My path may not be yours. But we all got one. And being a good person don't mean that you got to be walking the same path as me for me to help you. Being a good person don't mean that we got to have the same goals and dreams for me to help you. Being a good person don't mean that we got to have the same view on everything in life in order for me to have a cordial, nice conversation with you and tell you how that we can agreeably disagree and still shake your hand and give you a hug at the end. I don't understand y'all sometimes, man. Y'all make the simplest things hard, and then y'all turn all the ignorant bullshit into the simple shit. That's because most simpleton shit is simple. Like, it's easy to act ignorant and fucked up. It's easy to be fucked up. Because you don't got to put no effort into it. You don't have to put no effort into being just a nonchalant, blah-ass person. Anybody can do this. But it takes a lot to really spark up and really just have that motherfucking vigor where you like, yeah, I love life. I love people. Like, you can't tell me nothing about this life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta feel who you are to be who you are. And in order to be a good person, you gotta feel like a good person. And you can't feel like a good person if you're not being a good person. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. You can only feel like you're a good person if you're doing good for people. A lot of y'all don't do good for nobody. A lot of y'all make everybody around y'all work for the good things that y'all do for them. Literally. A lot of y'all make everybody around y'all work for the good things that y'all do for them. They have to deal with your bullshit, have to deal with you talking to them jazzy. They had to go and do some work for you, actual physical labor work for you, whatever it is for you to do a good thing for them. That don't make you a good person. That just makes you a person who knows how to pay for the things that you want. That don't make you a good person. Good people sit down and hold conversations with people who they didn't even really see themselves having conversations with. And actually hold real conversations. Good people can sit in the same room with somebody who they don't like and not be so blown that they're in the same room that they want to cause bodily harm with them. Good people don't think like that. I tell y'all all the time, it's a few good people. Good people not the type of people that just want to hurt somebody just because they disagree on a few things. That ain't what a good person does. You're not a good person if you want to hurt somebody because y'all have a disagreement. What make you think you're a good person like that? See, a lot of y'all have came to a place where if people don't agree with you, if people don't rock with you, if people don't see things your way or understand what you're saying, then they fucked up. And that ain't how it goes. A person can hear you and not agree with you. A person can hear you and understand what you're saying and still be like, no, that's some bullshit. Like, I don't rock with that. And you, as a person, can't get mad at that. A good person know how not to get mad at that. Okay, well, we can do some other shit. But no, a person who's not such a good person, a selfish person, they gonna be upset at that person. Why you don't see it my way? Why what I'm saying not right? Nah, what you said don't make no sense, even though you came up with the most rational, logical explanation for the situation. They said, you know. See, if you're a good person, you'll peep that early in the game too. Like I seen the argument coming, so I wasn't even finna do that with you. You know what I'm saying? To a place where it's like, why did you think I wanted to argue with you? What made you think that was a thing? I'm a good person. I came over here and had a discussion with you because we both supposed to be good people and we supposed to be able to have a discussion as two good people and not have to fight about it. But some of y'all have not came to a place where y'all don't know how to use your grown-up pants and have a discussion with people without wanting to put your hands on them, without wanting to go and get guns, without wanting to talk tough to people, threaten their mothers and families. And again, like I said, we literally see people laughing to death on TV right now. That's part of the problem in our community and our society. Anytime anybody can laugh at that and think that it's okay. And again, I don't care who it was. Anytime anyone can laugh at that and think that that's okay, you have a problem. It's just the truth. It just is what it is. Y'all want to be such good-hearted people, but laugh at some of the most fucked up shit. How can you be such a good-hearted person and laugh at some of the most fucked up shit that people have ever seen in their life? Like, y'all literally got on TV and laughed because that man got shot and died on TV. Y'all celebrated. Y'all went and got bottles. Y'all had little parties and get-togethers. We going to the club today. Charlie Kirk got killed. This world is sad. And that's why the name of this show was A Few Good People. Because there's only a few of us left out here. Smoke Gang members, man, I hope y'all are hearing me because we got to start looking at the way we carry ourselves everywhere we go now. Everybody not good people. So that means we're going to have to start protecting ourselves everywhere we go. As you go to talking about some stuff that people don't agree with, and people go to pulling out guns and shooting you. And I don't agree with that none. I just don't agree with that. I don't agree that it's okay for a person to disagree with somebody and want to kill them because they had a disagreement. I'm sure a lot of y'all moms had disagreements with people at the grocery store. Y'all moms had disagreements with people at the gas station. I'm sure y'all moms have had disagreements with people at mechanic shops, at tire shops. I'm sure y'all moms have had disagreements with y'all teachers at school. I'm sure a lot of y'all have had disagreements with people. But those disagreements didn't leave nobody dead. What y'all want me to say? The culture that we live in today, this society, is a miserable, hurt, negative energy, negative spewing society. And if you don't stay prayed up, if you don't stay at the head of your game, at the top of your spiritual class, you will get swallowed up out here. You will be just another victim. These people do not care about you. These people do not care about themselves. Listen, anytime you can see a motherfucker run to the middle of a street to start a fight in the middle of a main street, and you know his car is coming, how can that person care about themselves? Fuck the person that they beefing with. Like, how can either of them people care about anybody? You understand what I'm saying? These people don't care about themselves. There's only a few good people left, y'all. Flat out. There's only a few good people left. And y'all gonna have to start fucking taking care of the good people and start looking over these motherfuckers who act like they don't got no sense, who act like they don't want to learn better, who act like they don't want to do better in their life, who act like they don't want no knowledge, no guidance, who act like they don't want real wisdom. Y'all gonna have to look past those people. You can't just keep bringing yourself around people that don't have the type of... Because I don't want to be around nobody who thinks it's funny for somebody else to get killed. I'm sorry to say it, but it's just the truth. If you think it's funny that somebody else died, that's disheartening and sickening and sad to me. And it's just real shit. It's just who I am. It's King T420 SEC. I definitely appreciate everybody for coming out today, joining me, Smoking with the King. Y'all know Smoking with the King each and every Friday at 4:20 Eastern Time. It's only a few good people left, y'all. We need to band together. We really need to band together and start coming up with different strategies and plans to keep all the good people out of harm's way, keep them where we can keep moving forward in life, keep building things, keep growing, investing in ourselves and in the good in our culture, and thriving. Because everybody else ain't trying to do the same. So, God bless, great day, and I thank y'all for coming out. Smoke Gang shit. It's always gonna be each and every Friday. Y'all gonna get these jewels. Smoke Gang shit, real shit. And with that said, Smoke Gang, we gone.